All right, fellows, so this is my new to me 2018 GasGas GP Special Edition. This is a fantastic bike. High-end tech forks, carbon fiber box, like real carbon fiber, not just decals. Super nice. And it's got some awesome Owens. An awesome Owen shock back there too. So really nice bike, but the problem I've been having with it, as I mentioned earlier, is the clutch pull on this bike right here was really hard compared to any other trials bike I tried, including my Scorpa that I just sold. This is harder than my enduro bike, or was at least harder than my enduro bike. So yeah, we're going to try to resolve that, and I'll show you what I did to get that going. Been in contact with a guy who knows his stuff, his GasGas stuff in particular. His name is actually Guy, so that's great. And he's been pointing me in the right direction. And I guess one of the issues here is that, well, the fingers on the clutch, and I'll do a little video of that after, are too low. They should be measuring around 17 millimeters right there, but they're only measuring 12.5, and as a result of that, that will make it much harder to pull the clutch in. To resolve that, it means that this clutch plate, this clutch pack needs to be reduced in thickness. Right now, it measures 9.95 millimeters, and we're going to reduce it down to 9.75, and we've kind of deduced that with Guy based on bikes that he's done and how much material he's taken off. He's taken off almost 14 thou on some bikes. I'm going to be taking off 20 or 0.2 millimeters, which is equivalent to about 8/1000th of an inch. And the way I'm planning on doing that is I'm going to take, instead of grinding or sanding the fiber plates, I'm going to do something different. I'm going to take these metal discs and I am going to surface grind them down. 5 thou on each disc. That should bring it down to, or 4 thou on each disc and bring it down to 8 thou. And then reinstall on the bike and see what happens. And I'm going to surface grind it on my brand new surface grinder. And yes, I've been planning on doing a video of the surface grinder. I just got it, so I haven't had time. I really want to get this bike set up, so this is a good way to get things started and see how things go. Anyway, I'll switch over to the other camera and set it up. All right, so the first thing I got to do here is true up the grinding wheel. And that's done with a diamond tip. And so I got the diamond tip locked down to the mag base here, and I just run up the wheel, drag it a few times across while it's running, and that for the most part trues up the wheel, so you reduce the amount of scalloping you get on anything that you surface grind. All right, so I got the one of the clutch plates down on the surface grinder. It's mag locked down. I'm going to get the wheel down close as possible. So this would be about 3 thou with the thickness of the paper, roughly. There we go, just touching. There we go. So I know I got 3 thou to go down, and yeah, I'll make measurements as I go. Let's fire this up and see what happens. All right, so yeah, so that brought it down to 1.94 millimeters from 2.05, so that's 0.11 millimeters that came off the surface grinder, or 4/1000th of an inch, just over 4.3 thousandth of an inch. So basically that's as much as I want to take off of one plate. I got two of them, so if I take off another 4th thou off of this plate right here, that will just bring me over the 8th thou that I'm looking for. So I'm just going to throw this on the surface grinder, do the exact same thing, and that should be it. All right, so here is the clutch cover on the GasGas, and these are the fingers that I was talking about, and the measurement that you need to take is between the top of the fingers right here and the upper ledge of this hub right there. So I'll take a closer view there. There's a big hole right here where there's a bolt at the bottom. You can't see that in the camera, but there is a little ledge at the top right here. So you'll want to measure from the bottom of this ledge to the top of the fingers, and you want to aim for 17 millimeters. So I'm going to take my my caliper. I'm going to stick out the end. I'm just going to push it down like this. And take a reading, and that's at 16.4, and that's where it should be, roughly around 17. Then you have the other adjustment, and that has to do with the clutch ring. This is position number 1, that's position number 2, that's position number 3. So where the bolt enters is the position number of the clutch. The lower the number, the easier the clutch pull. Moderate clutch pull, harder clutch pull. I'm going to set it to the number 2 now that I have things adjusted properly. Okay, so I'm going to take a measurement all around. I've set it to position number 2, right there. I'm going to retake a measurement of the fingers, because it could change. $17.13. $16.71. $16.46. So that's pretty much in the ballpark, so I'm happy with that.